have a shooter's mentality. Is that something that you focused on coming into camp?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to score a goal, you got to shoot. So that's been my first mindset, and I think I had some good looks today, and one of them finding back of the net.
David, I'm guessing your teammates awarded you one of the jackets there. It seemed like probably your goal would have been very popular, considering that you do a lot of little things in the game there to, like Ken said, be rewarded with the red light tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I got one on the jacket, and I'm happy JMO gave it to me, and it's nice to get that recognition.
What about the pass from Cole?
Oh, it's a really nice pass. I mean, he's been, Fetz is a skilled player. He can make those passes. So whenever you're on the ice with him, just have your stick down, and you can get a good scoring chance like I got.
Did you just come off the bench? What did you see on that play on your way in?
Yeah, I mean, Fly made a great change there, and I just came in and I saw a spot open in the slot, so I just try to get there as quick as I can, and Fetz put it right on my tape.
This game particularly important that even though there were some odd man rushes you gave up in the second and third period, that you still were able to lock it down and win a tight game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a divisional game. We needed a big win, and I think we all played really good today, and even though they had some chances, they feel like we were a better team.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, Dave. How about locking things down defensively in the third period in a tight game with St. Louis tonight?
Hey, we were locking it down until that one went off my skate right to their guy back door. But I thought we did a good job managing the game. First period they had some rushes, but after that, once we got that lead in the second, I thought we played a pretty efficient game of hockey, and that's essential. It's 2-1 games, it's 3-2 games, and you got to find ways to hold those leads and win those games, and we did that tonight.
David's goal and your goal, I think, came from similar spots. So was that an area you were able to find passes there?
Yeah, I think every team defends a little bit different in this league, and when you run that center release system, we think there's some areas we can maybe try to find and get open, and there was a ton more chances. I mean, I think Gus had 2 or 3 looks from there. But yeah, it was a spot that we were able to find for the most part of the night, and scored 2 big goals off of it.
So is that something you guys figured out in the first intermission, and if not?
No, that's more of a pre-scout thing. Some teams play man on man. Some play, like the man and a half system. Some have a full center release system, and when you have to release the center in the D zone, there's a little bit of switching off and a lot of communication that has to happen. And if you get a half-second window with no one on you, that's all it takes in this league. So we were able to find those spots and get open, and then obviously guys made really good plays to those holes.
So to what do you attribute that kind of outburst that you guys had at the beginning of the second?
I think we're just sticking to our game. In the first, we had some really good grinding shifts down there. Didn't score. Their goalie played well, and then we gave up some chances off the rush, but we cleaned that up and stuck to our keys. And to score 2 quick goals like that was huge in the second there.
I know Rick says after you get scored on, it's good to go and score again. It says a lot about the team. And same thing after you score, it's important to go it again. To what do you attribute this team's ability to kind of bounce back regardless of the scenario on the bench?
Yeah, it's huge. Those are big momentum shifts. When you score, obviously you want to keep that pressure on and make them feel like they're on their heels a bit and overthinking things or second thinking things. But that's kind of just a mindset we have. It's the same thing as last 2 minutes of each period, first 2 minutes of each period. Those windows are where you can kind of turn a hockey game. So I thought we did a really good job. And then, when we get that last goal up there at the end, we bounced back and we spent a little time in the ozone, and then we did the job at the end. So we managed the game really well, I thought.
How much was this win dedicated to Judy and Rick?
Yeah, I think this game certainly is dedicated to them. Bones knows that we're all here for him, and we're all here for Judy as well. And we're happy that she's doing better. And obviously, there's a bit of a recovery, but Bones also knows that we're going to do our job here, and we're going to play as hard as we can for him and her, and we're going to keep this thing going. And whenever the time's hopefully right for Bones to be back and Judy to be 100% healthy, then that day will come. But right now we're just praying for him, thinking of him, and we still have a job to do. So it's tough. It's how the world works sometimes. But you could call this win for her for sure.
How popular was David's Scott's goal, considering he doesn't score often, but he does a lot of the little things all the time really efficiently.
Yeah, Dave's a heck of a worker. So, you know, to see a guy like that score a goal, it pumps you up. It's a hell of a reward for him and how hard he works every single day. He's a really good player, obviously, and you know he's done good things in this league, and he's going to continue to do that. But to see him score that goal, it was a huge goal. You know, it was kind of an even hockey game. We felt we were playing a pretty solid game, and then to open it up there and you know get that timing of a goal, it was big.
Thanks, Mason.
Thank you.
Mason.
Yep.
Scott, Mason was saying that tonight's game was dedicated to, in large part, to Judy and to Rick. How much did you see that motivation within your players, within their gameplay tonight?
Yeah, well, they talked about making sure that they go out and not let him down, and they want to do it for all the right reasons. And like we said, we're a family here, and we care about each other, and they care about Rick and Judy, and they wanted to put their best foot forward, and I thought they did a great job of it. Said this morning, a big divisional opponent, and it's our first one of the year, and it's a big one.
Okay, guys.
Good, thanks.